If your man is not spending enough time with you and you always feel you have to ask him when you're going to see him again, he doesn't seem to be interested to take the initiative to organize more dates. And it makes you feel frustrated because it makes you feel that he doesn't want you enough. And the mistake you make is that you discuss it with him. You're pointing your finger at him and you're asking him literally, why don't you want to spend more time with me? All he will do is become defensive because he feels attacked. And the worst feeling for any man is to feel that he did something wrong. Because a man has a very sensitive ego. And it won't necessarily inspire him to take out his agenda and reorganize his program so that he can see more of you. Because through the way you talk to him, you made him feel bad about himself. And the only way to inspire a man to do anything is to make him feel good about himself. And I want you to self-analyze a little bit. What kind of partner are you when you do spend some time with him? Are you loving and kind and supportive? Or are you the kind of woman who complains about not seeing him enough, about him not doing enough? Because I can tell you one thing about men. The most important thing for them to want to be with a woman is when they feel that it's actually easy. They want to leave the date with a smile on their face and to look forward to see her again soon. So try to relax and just go with the flow. And when you see him, make sure that you have a good time with him, because that's when you have a chance that he will start to invest more time and effort in you. If you want your man to be crazy about you forever, this is what you should do. The most important thing in any long-term relationship is attraction and how to keep the attraction going. And the one thing that kills attraction is our daily routine. So the first thing you can do as a woman to avoid that your man feels stuck in a rut is to give him little unexpected surprises. And because the most important thing for every man is the quality of the sexual relationship he has with his woman. So dress up in the bedroom. Put on something sexy to make it spicy again. Because even though you may think you don't have it in you to put on something seductive and play the role of the sexy wife, he fell in love with you because of who you are, not because of some imaginary woman he thought you could be. So stop with being so self-conscious and remember how he sees you. Or another amazing idea you can surprise him with is to take out a notebook and calculate a period of about 6 months. And every time he does something for you, you make a note in your notebook and you write down how it made you feel. And after those 6 months, you organize a surprise dinner at home and you give him this notebook as a gift. And the third thing you should do is to show special interest in his interests. For example, he's crazy about cars and you don't care at all. Even so, ask him about his latest obsession. Go with him when he goes to see a car show. Because all he wants to know is that you accept him and that you support the things he loves. And the result is of you surprising him and showing him that you care about what he cares is that you make him feel better about himself when he's with you. And that is ultimately the single most important reason why a man will stay crazy about you. Don't settle for this kind of man. First of all, it's the kind of man who when he does something for you, he makes you feel like he does you a favor. It's this type of man who gives himself compliments when he takes you to an expensive restaurant. He will literally say something like, "Look where I've taken you." It's so arrogant. It shows that he's just full of himself. The second type of man is the man who keeps comparing you to other women. He will probably tell you that this is all innocent. But the truth is, he chose you to be the woman next to him in his life. And therefore he has no reason to be busy with any other woman. Or even worse, he comments on pictures of random women online. And when you confront him about it, he makes you feel crazy. Because he's telling you, what are you talking about? I'm not doing anything. But that type of man still acts as if he's single. He doesn't know how to treat a woman in a relationship. It is super disrespectful, plus it will always make you feel insecure. And the third type of man you should never settle for is this type of man who everything and everybody else is a priority but not you. He always has other obligations he needs to fulfill, either with his work or his family or his friends. But when it comes to you, you only get what's left of his energy. He's literally breadcrumbing you. And what's even worse is if he tells you that things will change, but they never do. Because then he's the kind of man who doesn't know how to keep his word. And that may be the worst kind of man.